Wacken 2013. It continues. What are we up to? Storytime. I love how ominous. No. Windmill. I'm loving this riff. I'm actually taking it back because I'm actually loving it. It's so ominous. The sound effects on the keyboard, kind of like percussive, metallic glockenspiel, but not, but like dun, 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 dun. Very chromatic in the riff. She's so cool at that. Fits right in. Take that away. Oh. Yeah. Oh. What a difficult melody. I'm saying that because the range is so limited, yet the use of the accidentals in there in terms of the melody not fitting with the harmony makes this a very difficult melody to sing. See how in true compositional Thomas form, the melody itself is literally following the rhythm of the riff, ba 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 ba, da 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 da, because you hear that established in the electric guitar and the bass guitar early on, and those little tiny inflections she's doing, gorgeous. Everything's so precise. That accidental there, so intentional. Ah. Wow. What an interesting chorus. I can't get the subtitles up because I have problems with lyrics. I can't understand them. But it's not just that. When I'm focusing on the lyrics, it takes away from me listening to the music. I stopped it there because that chorus did something super unusual. It had this beautiful kind of shift into major tonality, which I'm not used to when hearing Nightwish. Let's see what's happening harmonically here before we progress. So we're in F minor, again, a minor tonality which is very often used by Thomas, and I'm finding F minor, D minor, E minor, and G minor are amongst his favorite. I haven't heard, based on what I've listened to, too much in some of the other minor tonalities, because usually there's that move up a minor third. So that's that happening up there. So let's hear what's going on in the chorus. Okay, so that's the note that I was talking about here as an accidental, because a lot of the time we're using very much natural minor tonality. So kind of like here would be an F minor chord, an E flat major chord. These are kind of working into minor tonality, and then hitting that E natural. Again, if you're not really familiar with music theory, this is going to sound jargon to you, so I'm so sorry, and hopefully it'll still be interesting. Really creates that clash, but works well if we use a dominant chord, but I don't think Thomas is doing that. That's the first time, and we're going to go on in a moment. I'm loving this, and I'm loving heading straight into that chorus. Into the relative major, and then she kind of stays there. It's beautiful. I'm not used to hearing this from Nightwish. A flat major. E flat major, B flat minor, F minor, A flat major. It's gorgeous. E flat major, B flat minor. So it's just a simple chord progression. So it still is in minor tonality, but I feel like that lift to that major chord really makes a big difference, because he's been sticking on this F minor chord forever and kind of just working around it. So hitting that really lifts you. And it's this example of what Thomas does, is really holding back something to really punch you with something so simple, yet it is so uplifting because he's withholding something so basic from us that it becomes so much more valuable when it appears. We're going on, I'm sorry. We're in a different key? No, okay. Back still in F minor, but he kind of hinted it. Is that the name of the album, right? The different timbres she uses is brilliant. I love this chorus. And it's so simple. Emotion. All right, we're going to our different section there. We talk about Floor's vocal ability in terms of pitch a lot, obviously, like emotion and all kinds of things that she shows. And that is so much well shown through timbre, or in the music syllabus in Australia, or at least New South Wales, we call that tone colour. So the ability to be able to experiment with different qualities of sound. And we see that so commonly with Floor. And that's what makes a special vocalist, in these little small changes that she's making to actually push forward a story. Yes, says repeating that chorus. Yeah. And that's the same chord progression as the chorus there. See that build and texture? That makes such a huge difference. Really focusing on the toms there. Yes. Sorry, I have to stop that. Did I hear something that wasn't there? I don't know. Ah, it's the orchestra. We're in a different key because it was an A natural. Yeah. Oh! Yes! I couldn't stop it earlier because it was building, and I've stopped in the middle of the chorus here because I'm familiar with it. I'm not sure how the code is going to go, but I need to check that out. What's happening with the key there? That gorgeous section that was building, building, building. Oh, I'm loving this one. And that's where that goes into that section, because I heard in my ear this note, and I wasn't sure whether something was kind of reverb. I don't know what was happening. And because this is live, sometimes it's hard to hear a lot of these orchestral instruments over what's going on. But I really heard that happening there, the brass especially. Oh, okay, so it's gone into D minor. So what's happened is he's moved down that minor third. I'm not playing Phantom of the Opera, I promise. He's moved down that minor third. We've gone into D minor. I'm used to moving up the minor third. Okay, so we're around D minor here. We're really up there, aren't we? I feel like this is actually following the same kind of chords, which is very, very basically the tonic, the tonic, or the first chord in the key, which the verse and the instrumental intro has been following. So I've just got to go back on it, but I'm pretty sure it is, and it's using similar rhythms. So what he's done is he's transported or transposed. Transport is a terrible word. Transposed it down a minor third. Obviously, vocals are now so much higher to create that contrast, but yet really drawing on from those ideas. And I would have stopped it earlier, but then I heard that build, which is gorgeous. So let's see what's going on. Yes, exactly what I thought he was doing. So remember, we speak about the use of the dominant chord, which Thomas doesn't use moving into the tonic. This is where he does it again, because we're still in D minor. That chord there is a C major chord. This is the dominant of F minor. F minor is the key he was originally in. So if we go from a C chord to F minor, it feels like home. So he's using that chord as a secondary to move back into F minor. And really, that's the only time we ever hear it, to really move back into that key. So it's beautiful. Hear that lift. Waiting for the F minor. Up, now go. Yes. Back into F minor. Yes. Fun to bash out. I can hear that orchestra. That build once again happening from that D minor back into that F minor, really. And if you felt that, and if that overwhelmed you with emotion, even though everything before that was incredible, that's the reason why. And that's the power of the science of music, and Thomas takes advantage of that science. And as I put on my banner, if you want to check it out there, exposing humankind's most emotionally manipulative science. And that's what music is. It is a science that really manipulates your emotions, and the masters of composition know how to do that so well. And it's so beautiful. I can't wait to smash that out in the car. Like, I can't wait to literally just go zooming down at the correct speed limit, of course. And then hearing that. It's beautiful. And again, generic chord progression, but this is the genius. Being able to use that generic chord progression, which is pretty much done in so many pop songs, and make it sound good because he's withheld it from us by doing some really wizardy, musicy stuff in the first section in the introduction, that is exploring different tone colors, sticking with one kind of chord here and withdrawing all of that change and that harmonic change from us, and really just giving us that back. And it's like, I likened it to having something necessary that you didn't realize you needed in some capacity, that balance until you have it. It's genius. I love it. It's hard because I feel like every single time I'm hearing one of these songs in the Wacken, and I loved Ghost River, and I'm thinking, yes, and I heard that so many times in the car afterwards, and I thought to myself, this is my favorite so far. And now I'm hearing this, I don't know what's going on. But do you know why? It's because there's a new sound every single time. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know what's next. I'll have to check. Leave a comment in the comments down below. You know I see them. Until next time.